Baby dolls, if you've been following my channel, you know that the real edge in crypto is being deep value, contrarian, trying to find information asymmetries, stuff where you can kind of figure out or sniff out things that the market hasn't yet figured out. One of the big examples would say a larger market cap coin relative to the rest of all the poopy smaller ones is like Pulse Chain, for example, which is like so fascinating because we know that there's 170,000 Ethereum sitting in a wallet, and then I'm speculating that Richard Hart will use that address again to buy his own coins, which is fascinating. He already used it once before, and like people just don't want to wake up to it. So that's one information asymmetry piece we have. And by the way, it's a very, very, very big one. Like you discovered a nuclear weapon. A big fat bazooka shoots nuclear weapons out, and it shoots sprinkles and lemingtons and donuts and jelly crystals, jelly beans, gummy bears, and everything. That's what's coming out of this bazooka. And of course, it helps when he tweets about the Ethereum ETF and saying he's bullish on Ethereum. But friends, it's not so easy for everyone else out there in crypto because everyone's trying to find their own way. And I just want to show you how difficult it is because you go through these periods where like you stick your jaw out and you say, hit me, you boom. And then the bear hits you and now you're scratched. And now you got to go put some band-aids on and get some stitches. Okay, I'm going to show you it right now. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. Right here. IDO price, 6 cents. We got trucked. Now it's down, hits 2.5 cents. IDO price. So IDO price, ICO price, right? Initial DEX offering. So this is part of paid launchpad, friends. So I'm just showing you that, man, it's difficult. By the way, paid launchpad team, if you're listening, bro, Kyle, I want to know what you guys were smoking when you decided to give $2 million of the coin out for free. You know, to make coins go up, man, you don't give them out for free. People don't want free stuff. They think they want free stuff. They don't want free stuff. This is what happens, friends. This is what happens. So this was meant to be one of the premier launchpad projects on paid. Now, of course, still love paid, friends. I know, I understand the game. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, paid launchpad. I mean, VVV launchpad. But yeah, just suck. I just want to show you, friends, like, look, let's play some pump music just to like get things started. Look, in 2020, well, there was rumors that there was going to be a 4-year cycle, right? Rumors. We don't know what was going to happen. Well, we're going to go up. Now, here's the thing, friends. Back in 2020, there were 100 people with opinions. Everybody had an opinion on what they thought would pump in the cycle going forward. There was securitization, there was tokens and shares on the stock market put onto the chain, all these different theories about, and there was XRP payments. Remember, I'm trying to name the ones that never ended up pumping hard. Privacy coins didn't end up pumping hard. Litecoin, decentralization stuff didn't end up pumping hard. So there were all these theories. Guess what? They also had a list of the most profitable protocols in crypto, the ones that were making money, cash flow positive. Now, out of that list of like 12, only like 1 or 2 went up, and one of them was Ethereum. All right, so that's how, I'm here just to show you a representation of what it was like just to be there, back there 4 years ago, right before a big cycle appeared. And I'm going to show you the chart right now. This is it right now, friends. This is where we were sitting, like right here, okay, right here. So we're like, hey, if we go up from here, what's going to go up? And everyone had their own ideas. They go, well, you know, think about it, friends, and this one was the killer. This one was the killer because we just had DeFi season. All right, we just had, you know, Chainlink, Synthetics, Aave, DeFi being put on the blockchain. Beautiful. It was a movement. Now, and it also gave you yield. It was a better system. All right, now here's the thing, right? People genuinely thought that DeFi is a finance thing, and there's numbers and there's yield. So logically, Wall Street people will understand DeFi faster than they understand anything else in crypto. And you can't argue against that because it's true, man. Look at it. You can't tell me why don't they understand. Of course they understand it. They understand yield. They want yield. They understand these liquidity things. They understand DEXs and DeFi and they were replacing floors of JP Mosquito head office. That's how innovative Uniswap and Synthetics and Aave and all these things were, okay? However, no one cared. Nobody cared, my friends. I'm sitting here on this squeaky chair wearing fluffy slippers to tell you, once again, nobody gave a single damn. But when we go back in time, we did not know that they wouldn't care. You can't go back in time and see in front of you. No one knew. I mean, logically, it just made sense, right? Because everyone's thinking, okay, we have all these tokens. These special ones are profitable. Buy the profitable ones. I had a portion of my portfolio selected to them. Now, imagine I went all in on that. I would have got destroyed. You had things like Yearn in there. Man, that was just disgusting. There were things, friends, they're all making money. MakerDAO, Yearn. They were profitable, man. They were profitable. Tokens, disaster. Disaster. They did not give you a good return. They gave you a good return for the insiders who got all the coins. They did not give you a good return entering in the market, okay? However, you didn't know that was going to play out, so you still had to put a portion of your portfolio to participate in that, friends. You still had to, because you don't know, man. Just like, let's look at today, okay? You don't know, is gaming going to come back? NFTs going to come back? Even more with different new NFTs? What about this ERC 404 thing? Is someone going to make a new innovative way to do something with that? Is there going to be, you know, the gaming metaverse NFTs? Is there going to be a DeFi resurgence? Is it going to be DeFi 3.0? Is it going to be a payments resurgence? See, all these things. Are we going to come for like profitable coins? You know, so all these branches, right? Tokenization, real world assets. There's so many sectors. By the way, I haven't even got into the meme coin ones. Political meme coins and dog coin meme coins and cat coin meme coins and meme coins everywhere, right? And the Tang Gang ones and PDI, all of these, friends. You see what I mean? There's so many networks and communities being planted now. But back then, it just made sense, right? Go for the profitable ones. It's just, if people from the friends, I got to stress this to you. It sounded so obvious, and it was literally the worst returning idea. I'm not joking. It was literally the worst returning idea. I regret even like looking at DeFi, but it made it, but not really. You can't really have a regret. But I'm like, obviously, if I go back in time, I'd change it. But it was a learning curve. I had to go through that because it sounded so smart. And by the way, I don't think it was like one person saying it. Name a YouTube channel on crypto, they were talking like that. Name one. They were all talking about that. All the Medium articles, all the write-ups, all the YouTube channels, they were talking about this, man, because we just saw a big DeFi season, a big DeFi revolution. And then they go, okay, well, DeFi is speaking to the Wall Street people. They have all the money. So when they come in, they are going to relate to like numbers and yield and all this stuff. They're going to come in. They did not. But they did not. It was just a bunch of VC grifters, and the market did what it did, and then the retail came in. So, Vince, this is when I learned, okay, you know how we look at these, people think about these Wall Street people and like, you know, all these insiders. It's, friends, there's a dog with a tail. Yeah. See, the Wall Street scum will say that retail is the tail, okay? And then the body of the dog is them. They're the head. They control everything. Wrong. Okay, so what I learned from 2021 is retail is the body and these scum are just the tail. Okay, so retail is the spear. That's another way to put it. Retail is the spear, my friends. Observational analysis, Doge, all these other things, friends. So you got to know alt seasons start and flourish because retail gets given a chance to make money, and they do make money. They win in the casino and they keep winning, and it snowballs. Then they get too excited and they go too much all in, and then there's too much supply or whatever it is they're buying, and then everything implodes. That's pretty much every single, that's a blueprint of every single altcoin season, okay? So now I'm going to show you back then. Now I'm going to show you this IDO for paid launchpad. They just want one for CommonWealth, okay? They raise it like 60 million market cap. Dude, we're meant to be getting bottom dollar prices. We're down 60% in like a few weeks. You're down 60% from your IDO price. It's meant to be your ICO price, man. Oh, man. So it is what it is. Look, I don't blame anyone, but look, whatever. You see, friends, you just this type of the volatility, you have to sit through this game. You can't look at this stuff and be focused on it because you still have to participate in these. So I'm letting you know. All right, friends, I've got a good feel for, okay, with consent in a very non-sexual way, I've got a good feel for when I try something, if it's working or not. I've got a good feel for it, all right? Now, I know for a fact, got 30,000 subs-ish. Yeah, if you all did leverage trading, I know for a fact 29,000 out of the 30,000 will have a negative account within 3 months. Easy. Of day trading and leverage trading. Okay, I know it won't work. Okay, and just the amount of time required, this and the yield is just dog shit. Okay, compared to the edging in like on-chain stuff. Now, for us, we're playing the whole cycle, right? So I got a good feel. Now, I still do parts of my portfolio. So even though we have a core coins, meme coins, have all this split, you got your Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever it is you want to do. I'm telling you, because I always think about the interesting stuff, friends. I never go about the boring stuff. Okay, every time we are approaching meme coins with this mindset of sticky community, vibrant memes, cheap price, good valuations, loyal holders. Tick, 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 tick. When you get that, there's a better feel to it, man. There's a better feel. It's got a winning vibe about it. And then, right, I still do parts of my portfolio where I'm in launch pads. Still. Because I'm like, friends, I have to hedge against myself being wrong. Okay, man, what if launch pads, what if one of them ends up being a unicorn? What if one of these projects ends up being a unicorn? What if it ends up being 100x or something? You know what I mean? And what if like this scenario happens, like what happened 4 years ago where the project just like pauses the release of their token and they just go and wait later on and they're able to get like a marketing boost. They pay some big KOLs. They get on crypto bands or whatever it is. Okay, so that is something you have to hedge against. But you can't go, if you're there, you can't go back in time. You have to grab the cheap prices now from when they are. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you, friends, this is very important. Very, very important because you gotta remember, I always tell you, right? Do you want to be right or do you want to make money? You want to make money. Okay, so if I want to be right, if I'm so concerned about being right, I will just go on that one thing or that one idea. But look what happened to everyone 4 years ago who bet on Wall Street buying their DeFi 1.0 bags. You want to know what the market did, friends? Back then, the market literally, instead of buying DeFi 1.0 bags, the retailers went into DeFi 2.0, which was Olympus DAO, Hex, Time Wonderland, which is like, hey, there's no product or service here. We're just handing out inflation yield with a different game mechanic. And people ran into that. And retail, it went big. Like, they went big. They embarrassed DeFi 1.0. Okay, so that's why, even though I'm looking at this and it sucks, and yeah, I did add this Peppy, just like shoot it, kill it. Oh man, that sucks. It sucks, but this is the game of volatility. All right, so there's no free lunch anyway, man. And yeah, see, you get to learn, right? You get to see these. So I could not control that they were going to give a lot of free tokens out to people who did some like crappy quest things and they gave too much money out and now they all instantly dumped. Like, bro, come on, guys. Do not give the coins to paper hand soy scum jeeters. These people are poor for a reason, all right? People who need to be given free tokens are poor and they have no idea how to get rich. They dump stuff too early. Do not give them tokens. Hang them out to dry. If they want the tokens, come and speak to me. I'll give you some ideas for them. Get them to write CommonWealth, WLTH, and run around and streak around their local city and record a video. And I'll upload it on YouTube. I go, you know what? This guy's fighting for his bags. Hand him out some tokens. That's what I want to see. I want to see people going out to the world just yelling out this token. I don't want to see someone like, yeah, I was just doing some quests on the internet and I pressed like and I retweeted and I got 3 points. It's a tragedy of the commons, friends. It's a tragedy of the commons. People love to buy expensive shit. Why don't you like to buy the cheap stuff? Investing, the paradigm is switched, okay? But we need this fallacy of humans, otherwise you and I can't make money, all right? If people could actually think straight, people knew what they were looking for, then there'd be no edge for us, all right? So the IDO price, right? Initial DEX offering. You got a cheap price of a lifetime. The cheapest price you ever see is at 6 cents. Just a 6 cents. Wow. Crashes down straight to 2.5. All right. So look, ultimately, you love your meme coins. We have our meme coins. And look, friends, it's a funny part, right? I'm watching this happen in real time, bro. I'm like, bro, your VC tech coins are going down. They are dropping 70% with the meme coins. The problem is the meme coins went up 10x first. You didn't. You just launched there and you dropped because your insiders are dumping because you got given the coins for free because they did not earn their valuation in the marketplace. They did not earn it. I've got to repeat. They just denominated their ratio where they'd open and they did not earn it. You can all burn in hell. Where's our bribe, by the way? Where's your friend Sommi's bribe? Huh? Where's our community, right? Your friend Sommi community. Now, Station X have done that for us. Very blessed for that. But look, at the end of the day, friends, this is just being an investor like this, especially in crypto, because it's so freaking unpredictable sometimes. You just got to hedge against yourself. And that's why I'm just showing you, yeah, you take some L's like this. But it's not really L. I'm not clicking out. But just telling you, right? These are the types of things that you have to sit through. There's no free lunch anyway, man. The best thing out there, yeah, friends, they'll tell you the price is cheap. It ain't cheap, all right? It ain't cheap. If people are telling you it's the best thing, yeah, it ain't a cheap price. And then the opposite is also true, okay? If no one's telling you it's the best thing, well, it could literally be a scam. It could be a scam. And then you've got to try get an information asymmetric advantage. Try to find out information about that and get people to stick it out. That's why, friends, a lot of these meme coins, man, they're going to blow the roof off. You see it right now. We learned from 2020, oh, man, no one cares about your cash flow, bro. Because, friends, I used to sit here thinking, like, the market is wrong. Why don't they care about cash flow? And then I realized, oh, the market's smarter than me, dude. They know we have no chance of survival in a bear market. Why would they care about a cash flow for the next 12 months? That makes no sense. No sense. In the bear markets of crypto, you're dropping 95%. And then the team's dumping and they're abandoning, like what happens with like Yield App and all these other ones. They're just abandoning. Say yes, the abandon rate is so high, it does not make rational sense for people to be holding on and pricing things in crypto based off these like future cash flow stuff. So the market's actually right. They're right, okay? So don't forget that, friends. Retail is the spear. A retail buying these dog poop VC coins? No. Yeah, some of them are. They're getting grifted and they're getting dumped on. And sweet, they're going to realize the hard way that someone else out here, some little kid, some pimple-faced 17-year-old is like flipping shit coins on Solana. And yeah, they don't tell them about like their 15 losses, but that one win that gives them. They're like, oh, you had a chance to go up. I never had a chance to go up in my one. That's the most important part, okay? So friends, that's why I want to share this story with you to show, yeah, it's not all roses and fairies out here. Take this, like, the things that suck, man. A lot of things suck. It gets frustrating, but you just got to remember the game is to play the whole cycle. Things can turn around. People get hugely greedy. They just get just enormous rounds of greed. This has got to go up, and they start pricing things off each other. Friends, you know what? Einstein, he said like the 8th wonder of the world is compound interest. Yeah, well, your friend Sommi is saying the 9th wonder of the world is relative value. All right? And it is. Because in a bull market, people just see one spear go up and then they imagine all the valuations of everything else around it. That's it. That's the 9th wonder of the world, friends. That is our ticket to victory here in crypto. Because if a meme coin hits 100 billion valuation, they're going to be looking at your thing 10 million and be like, dude, I get a 10x when it gets to 100 million and you're still a micro cap because something out there is 100 billion. And it gives everyone a fever. I want to get in memes. I want to get in the next Doge, the next SHIB, the next Peppy, the next Swift. That's what you want. Now, obviously we'd love for them to be saying, I want to get into the next decentralization, modular, Solana EVM to do all these things. And you know what I mean? Layer 2 ZK technology. Yeah. Okay. No one's talking like that. When they start talking like that, we'll start paying attention. They're not talking like that. Right now, what are they talking like? They're saying, I want to buy the next shitcoin and make 100x. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you in the next one.